In this tutorial, I will be showing you how to create an animated GIF in Procreate. This, in my opinion, is the easiest way to create an animated GIF, and it really takes no time at all. In this video, it's only about 7 minutes, and I create a complete animated GIF. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is rename this first layer. I've already changed my background color to a dark gray, but the reason why I'm renaming this layer is because this is the path that I want my animated line to follow as I create this animated GIF. In my opinion, it's easier to follow a line because it just makes it more seamless and you can really see and know where your line will be going. Here I'm just trying out a bunch of different designs that maybe I would want my animated line to follow. I do make sure to take down the transparency of that layer because as I'm creating the animated GIF, I don't really want to see it super opaque. It's just a line to follow, and we're going to end up deleting this layer anyway at the very end. I ended up not liking a couple of these. I finally decided that I was going to do this wave type of line to follow. I think it's going to look really cool in the end. So here I'm creating a new layer and I'm just going to label it Start. I'm going to zoom in so it's easier for me to draw, but throughout this sequence I'm just going to try to keep the line about this big. And before we go on, it's important to know that each layer is going to be its own scene. If you can imagine when animation was on paper, you know how they flip the paper back and forth. Each paper is a different frame for the video. So while you're going through these layers, always be creating a new layer whenever you want the line to move. So you can see that I'm creating a different layer each time I want the line to move, and it will progressively go up this wave path and then back down, and because it's a GIF, it'll loop over and over again. As I move through the layers, I hide each layer that I've already done, but I keep one layer shown so that I know what the previous frame looks like. Here, because it's kind of the corner or the point of the wave, I'm also going to add a little bit of splash effects just because I think it will really add this cool effect to the final product. Because this is kind of where I want the middle of the splash to be, I realized it would be a smoother transition if I went back one frame and added the pre-frame action before and adding that movement that was previous to this initial splash that I created on the next layer. It'll make more sense once you see the final GIF, but you want everything to have a smooth transition and be able to look pretty seamless. Now I'm just going to continue to move the line and the little splash marks. And I'm just doing this in the same way that I've been doing it throughout the whole video. Just keep making new layers, and it might seem like a lot of layers, but it'll all make sense in the end. At the very end, I'm going to keep moving the line off of the screen so it really looks like it's going to be a loop and it will start back at the other side. Now I'm going through my layers and I'm ensuring that each one is shown. So it's not hidden, none of them are hidden, and it's gonna look kind of just like our animation path at the beginning, but it's gonna be fully opaque and it's gonna be kind of messy. It'll look pretty bad. And then I'm just gonna go and delete my animation path layer that we created at the beginning. The next step is to go into this little tool. You're going to go to Share. And at the very bottom, it says animated GIF. Click on that. This little window will pop up and you'll be able to see a little preview of your GIF, which is really cool. The frames per second changes the speed of the animation. I like to keep it around 14 because I find that it looks the smoothest, and then you can export it either for web ready or full resolution. I did full resolution. Once you've exported, save it to your photos, and there you have it. That's how to make an animated GIF in Procreate.